Let's get this party started. Come join me in the cage. I'm gonna do what I said. I need an outlet for my rage. Let's get this party started, 'cause words don't mean a thing if you already show it. Meet me in the rain. Let's get this party started. It's time to pay the bill. All you do is run your mouth and I'm just about at my fill. Oh my dearly departed, you haven't got a clue. Completely out of your head, I'm about to destroy you. Let's get this party started. Come meet me in the cage. Let's get this party started. I need an outlet for my rage. So be my guest and do your best to put me down. I won't rest till we establish I ain't messing around. Take the test under duress. I put you down. I confess, I'm excited. Let's get this party started now. Let's get this party started, even just for the fun. Show me what you got right now and make me bleed my own blood. Let's get this party started, I can't wait to begin. Don't leave me disappointed, even though you cannot win. Be my guest and do your best to put me down. I won't rest till we establish I ain't messing around. Take the test under duress. I put you down. I confess, I'm excited. Let's get this party started now. Let's get this party started.
And welcome everyone to another RRWC 2024 matchup. Group B, Prac versus Harma this time. I believe this is Harma's first game of the tournament. Oh, second. I'm not entirely sure. We will look at the groups after. Prac has played a couple of matches already. Interesting matchup here. Prac has played Santa Fortuna 4 times, and look at that, 4 ties. Let's see if he can keep his tie record here. That would be actually insane. Like playing it 5 times and tying it 5 times. Of course, Harma Roulette Rookie doesn't have any stats yet on Santa Fortuna here. Has been practicing Santa Fortuna a lot, however, so curious to see how she will perform here. We're about 15 seconds away from the first spin. Good luck to both players, and yeah, I'm excited for this one. Group B matchup, which is a very tough group, so important points on the line here. And let's see what we have. It is Rico Delgado, Sniper Rifle as Construction Worker. Jorge Kitchen Knife as the Hippo Whisperer. And Andrea Martinez, Leather Opener, Mansion Guard. Not too bad at all for Santa Fortuna. Especially Andrea Martinez's kill is very convenient. I mean, the Leather Opener is right in her compound, and the Mansion Guard isn't trespassing there either. So this isn't too bad. I don't think this will be a tie either, Peter. This should get completed by either of these players. Yeah, you could argue for a couple of different starts here. Both are actually loading in at the exact same time, and we have mirror gameplay here. Mentioned stuff start from both Prac and Harma. Looking to, what I can only assume, isolate Rico straight away. Ooh, early rip from Prac here though. Does get spotted picking up the kitchen knife right there. Kitchen knives are everywhere here. So yeah, small lead now for Harma. Needs to make sure she doesn't miss Rico here, however. Does do a soft bump. Will return Rico to the beginning of his starting location. So that is very easy, very interesting. Relatively recent find this. That if you soft bump Rico before his actual cycle, he will return all the way back to the gates. Another distraction here, and looks like a seeker shot on Harma's side, and this will effectively achieve the same thing as a bridge ISO from Suit Start. So that's very interesting. Meanwhile, Prac just isolating Rico here in the garage. Ooh, does get into fist-to-fist combat here. Guard turns around, spots Rico, so that's another restart for Prac here. Yeah, solid lead here for Harma at the moment. Might have to worry about the Andrea timing, although should still have more than enough time. There's no life kills here either. So we will see 2 quick KOs. And disguise already, so convenient strat in that case is even dragging Rico. It's 2 minutes in, she does need to hurry a little bit if she still wants to make Andrea timing. Rico is safe in that entire pathway. It's a little bit of a long drag here. Hope she will still make Andrea on time here, because if not, things can get a little messy here. Now, in the meantime, Prac does seem to have successfully isolated Rico this time. Did knock out the other guard as well. Quick little drag here. And will he just leave Rico right here? Which is an option, but then you have to infiltrate as the construction worker. Whereas if you drag him a little further, you can just snipe him from that little, I don't even know how you want to call it. Like where you climb up to get to enter the villa grounds. That makes sense. Yeah, Harma does have some issues here. Did miss Andrea. There's the guard in instead, and that is Andrea leaving the village already. Not ideal at all, and it's... She just missed her, so that's really just like due to her dragging Rico for just a tiny bit too long there. No reason for a restart just yet, however. Did grab the leather opener. Still needs the kitchen knife. Well, that is a very, very big whoosh. Seemed completely filled up. Still retains green guns, however. Gets the kitchen knife from here. She can just up to grab the construction worker right now. Sniper rifle should be smuggled in the village as well for the Rico kill. Yeah, same for Prac here. Like with this timing, you're just gonna barely miss Andrea. So both players missing Andrea here. Prac also has camera issues, and no, a side KO, side thrown KO from Harma does get orders the construction worker, and that is a restart on her side as well. And just like that, Prac is in the lead again. But yeah, 2.5 minutes. Andrea is about to leave. Upside is he can just walk in here as the mention guard. Some bumping could cause him to still make her, however.
Did you hear Javier stole the love letter Hector Delgado wrote from my...
Yeah, that's all. I admire that there though, to quickly do it live there, but just like that, he did get spotted, and that is the 3rd restart for Prac already, putting Harma slightly back in the lead again. Who was leading? Got my answer. Well, there you go. But it's still really, really close right now. Both of them just like barely missed Andrea in
Javier stole
the
love
conference.
letter Hector Delgado wrote for Martinez.
Arma is sticking with the soft bomb strat here for Rico. Which, to be fair, did work for her. Like, the only mistake she made here was like dragging Rico all the way into the foliage. A bit too safe, a bit too time consuming here. Causing her to have just missed Andrea. Yeah, both players sticking to their strat so far. And we see two different strats, so I'm curious to see how these two will compare with each other. Do see the garage being cleared out by Prac here, or at least knocks out Rico and that guard drags Rico into there. Which is a long drag, changes into the mansion guard disguise. Again, leaving Rico here though does mean that you have to like get to the garage again as the construction worker. There's no angle to just sniping from there when he's in the garage. Should have plenty of time to make Andrea now, however. Arma should have plenty of time now as well. Was a bit quicker with the whole Rico sequence there. So has Rico sleeping on the bridge, and that's an easy sniper kill as the construction worker when she gets to it. Should still have enough time now for Andrea, so we should see like a quick little ISO here, then up to clear the evidence, and grab the ladder opener, and then she should be good.
What?
There we go, that's Paula knocked out,
You just
Andrea knocked out. Going back up. And yeah, just that little optimization there on Harma's side simply means she has the time to make Andrea, and 2 kills should be following in pretty quick succession now. We'll see the ladder openers mansion guard first. Meanwhile, Prac is not too far behind, however, also made it to Andrea.
Martinez is
Just
down.
knocked her out as well, is also retrieving the ladder opener now. Yeah, first kill done by Harma. And it's close at this point, but Harma is definitely in the lead because she has a much smoother Rico placement here. She just needs to get this construction worker, and then even is opting to use a blue egg here by the looks of it. Had one in her hand at least. Is throwing a distraction. And yeah, looks like she is gonna use a blue egg here for a construction worker, which is super safe. But hey, it does definitely avoid the risk, and that's the construction worker. In the meantime, that is the kill for Prac. But yeah, the only thing is like he needs to get all the way to the garage to kill him. But that being said, it might not make that much of a difference since Harma and Prac both still need to get the Hippo Whisperer as well for Jorge, and that isn't that far from the garage. So this is actually still quite close, just quite close. Quite a tiny lead here for Harma, who will get her second kill right now. And we see Prac also using a blue egg on a construction worker, different construction worker, however. Further down in the village. Should have his... oh no, it's actually the same one, it just looked weird. My bad. Should have the sniper smuggle as well at the main spot. Yeah, that's the second kill done for Harma. Also is back in the mansion staff disguise. Will make her way over to the Hippo Whisperer. I mean, I would have preferred to see a mansion guard disguise still for Harma. I mean, she had the other guard sleeping there still as well, just for slightly easier access to the Hippo, because mansion staff is trespassing there. Yeah, she did say that. Yeah. Needs to be careful here with the kitchen knife grab, however. We did see Prac rip trying to get this kitchen knife. He's actually gonna play it super safe, and this will allow Prac to catch up actually. Corner subdues this guard. So that's both guards here, and yes, this guy's ready to go to the Hippo Whisperer. Is in the mansion stuff disguise right now. Doesn't have a sniper yet, however. So it's hard to tell who's exactly in the lead here at the moment, I would say. It does seem awfully close on both parts. But yeah, Prac successfully retrieving the kitchen knife as well. Extra safe as a guard. Picks up his sniper here, smuggled it in the villa, which is kind of nice. Nice placement there. I mean, that or in the main village doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, there's surprisingly a huge amount of kitchen knives dying everywhere around the map. You got plenty of choices. But yeah, that is Prac catching up in kills in just a moment here. Does have the sniper, is in the construction work of the skies. Will change back into Mansion Guard. So yeah, both players have the exact same kills done. In-game time is fairly similar as well. But yeah, like the difference is, Prac will head down here as Mansion Guard. Whereas Harma makes it quite a bit trickier on herself simply by opting to go into the Mansion Staff disguise here. And she's been at this hippo grab for quite some time now already. This should just be the hippo guy responding to it. Might still be a bit sketchy to grab him here.
Hello?
Does do a nice corner subdue. Gets the hippo whisperer now as well. Prac in the meantime is just using a simple pistol shot to distract this guard.
No, I'm just going to look for a better signal.
And we don't crouch for too long because he'll spot that. That is a knockout for the hippo whisperer as well. Doesn't even bother like going for the other guard. So yeah, Harma definitely lost some time there, and Prac managed to catch up big time simply by grabbing this guys much quicker. And now they're both onto Jorge. Let's see if we have any major differences in where Jorge is on his cycle. Of course, Jorge infamous for his coughing and his iPad checking, which can add up with each cycle. And it's just completely RNG, and it can definitely be a huge difference there how far ahead he is in his cycle. But yeah, this is close so far. Both players playing this spin very well up till now. We do see Harma did manage to medic Jorge, who is going to the quote-unquote wrong toilet, but as long as it's a kill like this, it shouldn't really matter, because as soon as you knock him out or kill him, his guards will turn around. So should be good here for Harma, just needs to find an exit without getting spotted.
Now head for an exit.
And whereas Jorge is like pretty much in that little drug lab of him already, which is... No, not yet. He could still medic him. It's gonna be too little too late, I feel here. But yeah, very well done from Harma. Will win her first Santa Fortuna here. The timer is running. I'll still wait for this. But if you don't throw it now, Prac, then there's just no way to even force a photo finish. He does has quite a bunch of restarts here. But this is just now too little too late by not daring to throw that medic just yet. And yeah, this will be a win for Harma here. Taking Santa Fortuna. Second map will be Miami. In the meantime, I do have to set up the admin side of things. So just give me one moment.
Mission status. Columbia assignment successful. Tactical targets neutralized. Militia transport network disabled.
That all set up.
Location of primary target unknown. Team chasing several leads. End message.
Spin set up, and here we go. Miami in 2 minutes. I was thinking, wait, did I send the spin here? Because Prac has played Miami 5 times as well, just like Santa Fortuna, although now it's 6. I was gonna say exactly identical stats, but he had 5 ties on Santa Fortuna. On Miami, he actually has 5 losses here. Again, same story for Harma. Hasn't played Miami yet in a tournament match as a roulette league. So 0-0-0. No, she has practiced Miami as well for quite a bit.
They're too
And yeah, that Santa Fortuna was super close, honestly. Could have easily been a photo finish. It kept going back and forth. So well played from both of our competitors here.
They got away with it.
Just Harma in the end,
Think about
just
what
a tiny bit quick enough to take the first points of this matchup. Of course, we're gonna play all 3 maps. Miami now, the RNG map after this as well, which I won't spoil, but if you're really curious, you can go to hitmaps.com and check, or yeah, the RNG maps if you really want to know. So yeah, Miami. I hope we see a close map just like Santa Fe, because that was actually exciting. Also, Bella, get out of here. What are you doing? Play your match. So yeah, we're like 15 seconds away from map number 2, Miami. Yeah, just hoping for a close game again, just like in Santa Fortuna. Good luck to both players. And here we go. Sierra Knox, amputation knife as Florida man. Robert Knox, scissors as race coordinator. So, 2 melees again. Like the last spin was kinda loadout heavy as well. It's not too bad, honestly. Florida man is a bit out of the way for Sierra, but to compromise on that, the amputation knife is right at the medic area, where you want to get Sierra Knox most of the time in the garage. And we do see an early rip for Prac here, both opting to get the Florida man straight away. Yeah, it's exactly. It's a bit of a jog, a bit of a walk. But other than that, it's not that difficult, one would say. We do have Arma using a calmer just to get the Florida man. Seems like she will make her way over to Sierra. I think with this, like, you got 2 disguises on this side of the map, right? And the scissors here. I think you could also opt for a podium start. Like, grab the scissors and the lone race coordinator and kill Robert first, then get Florida man, and then exit with Sierra. I think that's very viable as well. Being as you have both disguises on that side, I think that would work. Both players actually opting for the Florida man first, however. Although Prac is in the Florida man disguise, he might actually grab the scissors and that lone race coordinator first. A little panic on that Kronstadt mechanic here. Should be fine, however. Misses the camera. Camera again. She might as well just taken her time there to just aim a little bit. That would have been faster than not shooting or misaiming for 5 seconds. Regardless, she did obtain the amputation knife. We do see a rip from Prac there. Yeah, wasting time. Pretty much. Does have the Florida man and the amputation knife in possession. Both are within reach and she got them. We'll see a knockout here. And a sugar strat pretty soon. Even boxes this one to be completely safe. Think she still needs the sugar, however, though. Didn't see her pick it up. Of course, there is one somewhat near the Florida man in that food stall. But she kinda somewhat passed it. Didn't go for that one though. So she's just grabbing this sugar, which is completely fair. We'll head back to the garage. And we should see the sugar lure in just a little bit. Ooh, big whoosh there for Prac. Does get through it though. Gets another whoosh and gets spotted by the race coordinator, and that's just unlucky for Prac there. Was in between two big whooshes. I'm not sure if he could have saved it because the peekaboo was coming from the other one as well. So that did look a bit tricky. I do think he has the right idea there though. I think that that can work. But yeah, huge lead here for Harma at the moment. He's getting Sierra out of the car. It's just a peekaboo away from the first kill of Miami. He's back into Florida, man. Can we see a successful peekaboo here? That is looking good, honestly. Huh? Like to do a little bit too much here and is coming into the box. Didn't get the peekaboo. That seemed like... That whoosh meter seemed to be... That suspicion meter was filled up enough, you would say, for a peekaboo. Does get it this time now. So, slight little time loss here. And that is the first kill.
What? No, you can't move around with them. We didn't get the replacement.
Very well done. Still needs the... I want to say she didn't get the scissors yet. Definitely still needs the race coordinator. Let's see which one she will go for. Meanwhile, Prac, third attempt now has the Florida man. Hopefully he can navigate through this little area without getting caught now. Shoots the camera again. Will again get whooshed. Does have better timing on this guy now, but he is going to turn around pretty soon. Is he going to use a calmer on him as well? Yeah, might as well. And there is a screwdriver in this area as well. I'm not sure if Prac is aware of this screwdriver. And there's a scissor here as well. So like all things needed for this spin are on this side of the map. So I don't mind what Prac is doing here at all. Is opting to go for Robert now first, which makes a lot of sense. Meanwhile, Harma did obtain the right disguise. Went for this scissor, which is kind of on the route for laptop as well. Still has a huge lead. And it is looking promising for the second win, map win here for Harma.
I'm hearing rumors on the corporate grapevine.
Just has one laptop shot and a successful Robert isolation to go. Which, you know, in theory, should just be easy. But over the course of Roulette, we have seen a ton of people rip there at this spot. So it's not over yet, and gets a gigantic whoosh here by this Kronstadt mechanic. Don't knock him out there. Ooh. And does get ripped. Wasn't aware there. Didn't look around. And just as I said that, it's like half a jinx. Wanted to just dodge that Kronstadt mechanic after the big whoosh. Sadly, not happening, and that is a big restart. And also a big restart for Prac, so both players are pretty much neck and neck again. And both approaches seem valid here. I don't mind what Prac is doing here though. Like going for Robert first seems to make sense as well.
Play around with the pyrotechnics for the podium ceremony.
What?
I blame myself too, Greer. Blame myself too. But yeah, at least it's very similar. In-game time, Prac is only 1-2 seconds ahead. And they're both sticking to their approaches. I mean, why not? It's silly rips on both sides that is stopping them so far. Not that their approaches are bad. Let's hope that both of them have a little more luck here. And that's a big whoosh, and again trespassing for Prac here. And another rip. We were, but not anymore. Lead again for Harma here. Is retrieving the amputation knife from the little medic bay. And we'll head into the Kronstadt garage right about now. Still needs the sugar, I wanna say. Just like last time. I mean, it all worked fine with her, right? Like, her approach works. It was just like not spamming instinct, not being aware of the surroundings there, of that one Kronstadt mechanic that that casted her. Other than that, like this approach is very valid. Yeah, it does seem like she still needs the sugar, which is just a slight little detour. It's nothing nothing too bad there. We do see Puck picking up this sugar, which I like. Especially because it seems like he's opting to go for Robert first. So I like this little map knowledge here from Puck. Grabbing this sugar already. Is that set on shooting the camera? Will get whooshed again. Will get whooshed again. Not again this rip here, Puck. You've ripped it too many times now on this guy. The other guy isn't coming in. You can't have two peekaboos at the same time.
Well, that was...
Does use a calmer. Changes disguises here as well. And yeah, we do have screwdriver and scissors right in this whole podium area as well. Grabs the scissors here. Look like he's making his way up to Robert now. In the meantime, however, Harma got Sierra out of the car. We should see a peekaboo pretty soon. And hopefully a successful kill. See if she can get the peekaboo first try now. That does seem to be enough. And yeah, Sierra is coming. As the Florida man, amputation knife in hand, so we should see the first Sierra kill here. And we see something cool here from Puck actually. He's actually using a peekaboo here on Robert, and I like this. We don't see this all too often. Does have a guard following him, of course, so how will he get out of here? Does still have a calmer shot. I like this from Puck. This is cool. Honestly. Can he get an angle on the guard?
Okay.
Does get a calmer off on the guard. Has the scissor hand. Don't throw it too quick. Wait till he collapses. And this is very nice from Puck, honestly. I love this. This is great. No laptop at all. This is actually really good. And you gotta love it. Should have the Florida man disguise right there. There's a screwdriver just up ahead as well. Has the sugar in hand as well, so this might actually get a bit closer than I initially thought. Arma should still be in the lead, however. Has the race coordinator. Still needs the scissors, which he will obtain from Lucy Driver right about now. And no! No, Puck, you were doing so great. Why? Why? And just as he was catching up, it's a gigantic lead for Harma here at the moment. 5-minute lead in-game time. Has one target down already. Has the scissors, has the race coordinator. Surely she will spam instinct now, right? I mean, it works. It works, it's fine. And we see another quick restart here for Puck. And yeah, Arma is really close now. Still is not done yet though. Peekaboo's this guard in here, and I'm not sure what to think about it because we do have a mirror there. Does do it from the wall, however. I'm not a fan of that at all, honestly. If I'm honest, I'm not a fan of that approach at all to clear that bodyguard there. Like, I feel like that's a case of like you're trying to make it safer and simpler, but you end up making it actually more risky. But yeah, that is the kill. Picks up the shot. He even uses the blue egg on these two guards. Shoots open the gate, and that is Harma taking Miami as well. So got 4 points out of this already. And we will be traveling to through Mendoza. Just it's the same RNG map as the last map I casted. Which is funny how RNG works sometimes. Yeah, very well played. Only one huge restart on Harma's side here. Other than that, very well played. Very clean. And yeah, I don't mind seeing Mendoza again because I don't hate it anymore. There was quite a long time where I hated it because it felt very limited, but a bunch of strats have evolved since then, and now it's actually a very interesting map, if I say so myself. There's so many different strats and approaches nowadays. It isn't just Wader anymore, and I'm talking about early days of Mendoza Roulette, where everyone would start Wader and isolate Tamara into that little flower bed, for those of you who remember. Like, that was the meta for a long time, and then isolate Yates on the balcony, and then from that point on, just gather your disguises and your kill methods, right? And then kill them. That was the that was the meta for quite a long time, and it made Mendoza feel super stale. Nowadays, however, with different starts being utilized, different triggers being utilized, the pump lore, the winery lore, the tour lore, and all kinds of cliff ISOs. There's just so much to Mendoza right now, even to the point where you can get confused by the amount of options that you have. But you love to see that. Mendoza's, yeah, I love it. Of course, it's subjective. I still am really bad at Mendoza, but I love to play it due to just the sheer amount of options you have right now. Prac has quite a bit of experience here, honestly. He has played the map 9 times already, 3 wins and 6 losses. A PB of 650, which is very nice. That is nothing to scoff at. Harma, of course, Roulette Rookie. Same as previous 2 maps. Hasn't played Mendoza just yet, but just like the previous 2 maps, that doesn't really mean anything if you're well prepared into this match. And yeah, she's been looking for her first sweep here. Whereas Prac desperately wants to get some points out of this matchup. So yeah, last 2 points on the line here on Mendoza. Good luck to both players. And we have Yates, Loud SMG as the Herald. And Tamara Vidal, no KO Broadsword as Gaucho. So arguably somewhat on the trickier side. I mean, the disguises aren't that tricky with Gaucho and Herald. But Loud SMG might trip some players up. And Tamara Loud, maybe. It's not too bad. It could definitely be way more straightforward. I hope both players have the strat down to obtain the Herald disguise. If you don't, that can be a real pain. But yeah, also with this, like, you can argue for a bunch of different strats and approaches here. Asado would definitely be very solid here. Of course, if you're a medicing Tamara, which is, well, done 9 out of 10 times, right? And maybe even that is lowballing it. Like, she will go to the toilet, and there is a Gaucho together with a winery worker very close to that. Prac still thinking it over. Harma, however, is starting as winery worker in the fields here. Which is an interesting choice. Are we gonna see the snail strat here? Well, we will never know because we see a replan straight away. And actually opting for a wader strat here.
Hold on, let me get a glass of wine.
But still has the snail in the inventory. Meanwhile, Prac has loaded in as wader as well. Bumping Tamara. Will he get the seeker shot off? That did look like console aiming right there. Huge respect for all our controller players, because aiming doesn't seem to be that easy here. Managed to hit a seeker shot, however. Now, does seem to be aware of getting that Providence Herald. I'm not sure if he will be the one that will go for it now. He had some
Go see what that was.
other people
Okay.
responding to it. No, does look like he has the female Providence Herald. It's not the one you want. You can take that disguise. Yeah, Harma starting as Vader as well.
Nothing
Is
here.
looking to do the
Everything's
exact
cool.
same thing as
Yep. Whatever.
as Prac, only instead of using a Seeker, she will throw the medic nade.
Huh?
Which works just as well. Has a loud SMG, the brine, the awful brine. I can't state it enough how much I dislike that SMG because it's just so incredibly weak. But hey, sometimes you just have to. This seems fine. It seemed a bit sketchy with that guard walking down the stairs there though. She does get away with it. And that's a quick Providence grab. Will be making her way over to Yates in an unorthodox manner, I want to say. Is she gonna go all the way around and then climb up? It does look like it, viewers. You don't see this all too often, but it should still work, as you should still have plenty of time. And with plenty of time, I mean like 40 seconds, give or take. Just to trigger that proxy conversation between Don Yates and his wife. Okay, maybe not plenty of time. Needs to hurry just a little bit. Meanwhile, Prac has made it over to Don Yates. So early, in fact, that he hasn't even arrived on the balcony yet. Does knock out his wife, and this is gonna be sketchy. You will see his wife does get a knockout. None of the guards hear that, so that's actually pretty good. So that is Yates taken care of. We do see Harma getting rid of the wife. She does look to be investigating something. I missed what exactly. And Harma is dragging Yates here. We'll just see a quick kill and a quick boxing of the body. But then getting out of here in Providence might be a bit annoying. Still red. No, and that's what I mean. The guards are coming up. And the brine is just awful because I swear that she hit the shots there. Apparently not enough though, but the brine is just garbage. Honestly. So yeah, that does put Prac in the lead here. As Don Yates isolated, has the broadsword up here. Has the loud SMG up here. So that's all the kill methods in his possession pretty much. Broadsword of course ridiculously large. And somehow it does fit in a suitcase. Don't ask me how or why, chat, but it does. Of course, doesn't really need to do it as long as he's in a guard disguise. So yeah, a lot of prep work done by Prac here already. Guards knocked out, one target knocked out. Has the loud SMG, has the broadsword, doesn't have the herald disguise just yet.
I mean, compared to some.
Does look like he's gonna prioritize the Tamara kill here first, which makes sense. A lot of enforcers in his way though. Opts to turn around and maybe go for a gaucho somewhere around that area.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Meanwhile, Harma
Probably keep something
is hiding,
inside. Weird.
waiting for this guard to start looking at the scenery and getting around and on her way to get Yates this time as well. Hopefully the brine will not fail her this time and Yates will actually die when he gets hit with a bullet. We will see. We see a bush lure here for Prac. I'm not a fan of this grab, however. This looks very sketchy in my opinion. Doesn't have anything to turn those guards around either. Gets the knockout. Gets the disguise successfully, but oh, that looks so sketchy. In the meantime, Harma is in the right disguise for Yates. Did successfully isolate Yates as well. Can we get the right... Oh, it disappeared. There is the kill. Green gun's back and a quick little box. Now needs to get out of here in the Providence disguise, which can be a bit tricky.
Do I know him?
But still needs the broadsword as well, so I can only imagine that she will head to the attic in just a little bit.
You buy it?
It's not.
I'm wicked smart, and yet I find myself in these situations all the time.
And Prac in the meantime making some interesting choices, clearing out this guard as well right there. And big whooshes for Harma here. Big, you're not gonna get out of there. That guy is still... No, Harma, no! Don't run into an enforcer. Right there, and that is a big restart for Harma. And yeah, both players are making some progress. Still are missing some pieces of the puzzle here to successfully complete the spin. Prac here, over 5 minutes in, has a lot of legwork done already. Has the Gaucho disguise, has the broadsword. You do see Tamara heading down here to the security room. Doesn't have an medic, however. That seems very, very scary. Now, for some reason, that guard is hidden in the stairs because logic.
You know why. Trust is earned. Until Edwards is satisfied.
But yeah, there's a lot of eyes here. Of course, she will leave this room eventually.
I suppose I'm more perceptive than most.
You're also very loyal.
But yeah, that's a lot of knocking out and or waiting on Prac's side here. Meantime, Harma is sticking to what she was doing, which is working perfectly fine up until the Yates kill. She hasn't managed to get out of there the last time. You see another banana knockout from Prac.
What is our friend? Enough.
Burnwood was spotted engaging.
Doesn't have secret shots anymore either. Just tried the gun click here. It's unnecessary. Better off just waiting and not overcomplicating this. Don't do it here, Prac. Don't do it there. We'll get spotted. Harma, in the meantime, is luring Yates' wife away again, and we will see a knockout in just a little bit. So yeah, up until this point, Harma's threat is working just fine. Just needs to get out of here in the Providence disguise. But still also needs the broadsword, which is up in the attic. Unless she smuggled it somewhere as well, which is an option. Decides to drag Don Yates into the bathroom here.
It was a short stint, but they made their
Closes this door. Shoots Yates.
Situation.
And again, the Brime is absolutely awful. It's still gunshot hurt, however.
Okay.
And
We should really check that out.
I hope she just stays in this area right now and takes one of those guards. Like, exfiltrating in like trespassing disguise, while very doable, it's also just unnecessarily risky here. And Prac did miss his banana placement here. Him being there forced the Providence Herald to walk around 47 and thus missing the banana. Oh, there's always a second chance on the way back, but no, he's gonna go the other way around. No way!
What can you do?
And he doesn't have any thrown distractions either. Oof, oof, oof. This is still salvageable for Prac, however. He just needs to throwable and do the lure again. But that is wasting a lot of time. He did nicely kill Tamara here, however. Has Yates isolated as well. That being said, that looks like a restart. Because that is the lawyer. He was 7-8 minutes in already. And the lawyer will go to the villa and will spot that guard. He was still in red guns, but he restarts, so I'm assuming he didn't use a sedative on that one guard. And that's a very unfortunate detail. If you just dragged him a little further up, he would have been fine.
For a cabernet.
Don't let me stop you.
But yeah, meanwhile, Harma did make it out of here. Does throw the medic... Did she hit the Mara there? We do have a scoring update as well.
Right.
I'm more of a beer man myself.
Elf
Huh?
makes it 5-1 versus Rocky here.
Damn.
So that match is over.
What the hell was that noise?
So Rocky, there was one draw in that match. I'm not sure if it was an the timer ran out or it was a PF draw.
Oh yeah, you look rough.
We will have to see. Four out of 3 live kills, so I imagine that was just a timeout. Yeah, that match is over, so 5-1. That's GG's. And the other match is over already as well, which started later than this one. Of course, Scruffy was playing in that, so it's always gonna be quick. That was ended in a 4-2 for Scruff. Still, gap taking off 2 points of Scruffy. And earlier today, Scruffy lost 2 points against Machete as well. So won both of his matches.
Oh.
Dropping some points here though. Which will make his group very interesting.
Okay.
I feel like we could take a look at it after this match. That was Group C. So I think currently this is the only match going on at this moment. We have another one just started. Aston versus Linux. In the meantime, though, Harma is making great progress. Is knocking out this guard as well with a subdue, but her other guard is following. No, why? Why? That was so unnecessary. You didn't need to knock that guard out, Harma. Oof. No, you can't KO Vidal.
I could use a smoked meal right about now.
Since it's a live kill. It's just, after all that, so much progress and then restart, that just feels bad, like no matter who it happens to. And yeah, just like that, Prac is in the lead again, guys. And I feel like Prac the Sky is well approach, right? While it's not the fastest, he did make steady approach or progress there. It was just very unfortunate that he forgot about the lawyer that comes into the villa as well. That he's surely not gonna forget that the second time.
Team, Diana Burnwood, former IC.
And in the meantime,
Please consider.
Arma trying to obtain the Providence Herald Skies again. We see a quick Yates ISO from Prac. So yeah, not much has changed here in terms of approaches. Let's hope both players have a little more luck this time around. This is Group B, which is a very exciting group with players like Pijero, Gregory and Infofun in there. Which in theory, just based on the name, should be the top 3 in whatever order. But you never know with roulette. Oh yeah, Observer is in there as well. It's a crazy group, honestly. I completely forgot that there's just so many groups. I forgot that Observer is in there. Yeah, that makes this group even crazier, honestly. We will look at the standings after this this match, of course. Yeah, Arma just sticking to the same strat there, which it just works for her. It's just like tiny little things that still go on. Yeah, it's a great group. I mean, beforehand when the groups were drawn, like this group was dubbed one of the scariest and one of the closest, and rightfully so, I think. Also, this is always amazing when you get some dragging issues here. Prac is dragging his wife to that side of the balcony is dragging Yates now into the room. Kills him there. Of course, all the guards are knocked out, so no one hears this. So this is very nice from Prac. Gets the kill 4 minutes in. Has the broadsword. Has a guard disguise. Also, now look at this guard. Did drag him up on the stairs. So he did learn from his previous rip. And no one should find him anymore. They can now solely focus on Tamara. It's just a matter of grabbing the gaucho and then medicing her, you would say. I'm not a huge fan of the gaucho Prac went for last time around. Ooh, and people are coming in here. Oof, oof, oof. This raider was still knocked out and left there. That seemed a bit sketchy as well. Now we have this guard here. I have no idea what he's doing, but he gets knocked out and dragged as well. Don't leave him there though. It seems a bit sketchy. And we see another restart for Harma as well. And Mendoza definitely isn't going her way. She had a much better time on the previous 2 maps. Oddly enough. And that is oof.
Told you to chaperone me.
That is Tamara coming into there right now, but Prac is still missing the gaucho disguise, and it looks like he has forgotten that there's a gaucho, a perfectly fine gaucho, just 1 floor lower, and no, that guard gets found. Like I said, that's not a safe spot to leave those bodies, and that is a rip for Prac here, unfortunately, after all that work. We're 90 minutes in, only 11 minutes remaining. And that puts Harma back into the lead here. Yeah, a target lockdown for on Harma's side here.
Huh?
This is interesting.
Damn.
He's keeping an eye out on these guards. Doesn't want to wait here. Just blast through.
Weird.
Up the crowbar. Does get a little bit of whoosh. Shouldn't be any issue.
Isn't
Yeah, she
someone
is
else
speeding
supposed
up
to be doing
this part. Just a little bit.
Hey? What was that noise?
And yeah, both players had big rips on Mendoza. Prac rips again. Prac arguably had the biggest rips here. One time with the lawyer finding a body. And just now as well, Mara finding another body there that he knocked out.
It's a nice gesture.
Yeah, both players are so close to a full solution to the spin. They're not quite there yet though. They're just missing the final piece of this puzzle. They have less than 10 minutes to solve it, however.
Hey, don't know what that was.
Time goes quick
Taking a look?
in the roulette stage or roulette rivals group stage match. 30 minutes on the timer. You have a couple of rips that are several minutes in. It will go really, really quick. Soundproof this time. No issues there. Very nice. Goes up to retrieve the broadsword.
Nothing here.
I reckon.
What the hell was that noise?
Yep, there. I was gonna say, there we go.
Damn.
Gives up with tossing the briefcase. Throws it there instead. I mean, you can just throw it through there, but hey. It's gonna, looks like she's gonna exfiltrate again as the herald. Doesn't take a guard disguise here.
Hi.
Tell me whoever
This is in the lead here now, however. Let's see if she can get out again. I'm not a huge fan of this. It feels like unnecessary. Let's get some whoosh here and there. Should be safe, however. Ooh, that's a big whoosh, but... And she's out, and those guards don't care because hitman logic. Alright, so that's the first part all set and done. Arguably the hardest part of this spin. Maybe. It'll be interesting to see which gaucho is she gonna go for. And we'll see a medic Tamara right here. Where would Tamara go if you were medic here? I don't think she would go to the bathroom, right? Will she go to this little outside area? Not entirely sure. She is looking for an angle to throw this a medic nade. She did smuggle the broadsword, as we can see.
Strange.
Which is kind of funny, smuggling the broadsword into the attic. And we do see another side KO from Prac here and a rip. But yeah, the broadsword is right in the attic, so it's a bit redundant to smuggle it there, but hey. As long as she finishes the spin, yeah, it's fine. Huge lead now for Arma here on Mendoza. Is looking to clear out this this bathroom first, however, so I don't mind at all.
Jeez.
There we go. KO on that guard. Still in Providence disguise, however. Might as well change, honestly.
Who's breaking stuff?
Is knocking out this NPC as well. And will drag him into that other room. That does seem to be...
Damn.
Guard on his way. I'd love to see a disguise change here, however. Like, Tamara is sick.
Why does this shit just keep on happening to me?
And she will go there, which is perfectly fine. But take... Yeah. Exactly. Take this disguise. Diana is going in there, but Diana doesn't matter, honestly. Even though there's a bunch of bodies there, that's just fine. And this is the closest gaucho for this.
In fact, we stayed there.
Is throwing the briefcase there. Get spotted throwing it, however. Is opting to use a pistol shot now instead. That works much better. KO, KO. Has the gaucho disguise. Tamara should still be puking, so this is looking very promising for a 6-0 sweep here for Harma. Has the broadsword in the briefcase. There's just one tricky moment left, and Tamara has stopped puking. That did take a bit too long, but she is gonna path through here. It could be very fortunate, because she's waiting for Diana. Oh no, she's gonna go back. And that will get the guard, but there's bodies in here. Oh, Arma, you're making this so difficult on yourself. So difficult. And we see another rip, and there's less than 5 minutes remaining here. With her current strat, I don't think she even has time to complete the spin. She needs to optimize it a little bit here. Same goes for Prac. Pretty close here. Let's shoot from the attic. That is the Danier skill done. Has the broadsword here as well. So Prac has a decent chance. I just hope he will go for a better gaucho and not the ones, you know, like in the field where the gaucho start is. For a lack of better description. Does lure one of these guards up here. Which is perfectly legit. Let's get the corners. Changes disguise here as well. He's gonna knock out this guard too and drag him just a little bit. It's very nice. So they do learn from their rips, but then new forms of rips are showing up. Sadly. But yeah, time is running out rather quickly here. 3.5 minutes.
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal.
And this could
One
end
of
up
those
in a draw. Like I
one
said,
gets.
unless Harma optimizes her strat, I don't think she has time anymore.
An international superstar. She was the Argentinian ambassador.
Puck could still potentially do this, but he's just missing a Gaucho Disguise and an Medic on Tamara.
All my clients.
He is still looking best here. Time is ticking fast now, however, less than 3 minutes. And yeah, again, going for this Gaucho, I don't know. I'm not a fan of this.
What the hell was
Must have forgotten about that other Gaucho there. 2.5 minutes remaining. Still needs the a medic Tamara as well.
Hey, who's there?
Uses a seeker shot on one of those guards. Knocks out this one. Will it get seen? No, it doesn't. Does get the success, the disguise successfully. Picks up the broadsword. 2 minutes remaining. She still needs the medic Tamara. He still needs the medic Tamara. Get the kill, and then you also have the 12-second extra delay. So this is gotta be tight.
Checks out.
Doable, but tight.
Situation is getting tense here.
And where is Tamara now? In the security room, by the looks of it.
Thank God it's fine.
Which is actually... That's actually kind of good for Prac here, that she's there.
Just don't get his fascination.
That being said, that is a body found. And I'm not entirely sure who that is, but that seems to be over for Prac here. He's gonna continue regardless. Who was that guard that got found there? That was in the villa. Did he leave her the wife up? That can be the only thing, because like then, well, he ripped now regardless anyway. Alright, so this is all up to Anna, who doesn't have yeah, okay, so Valentina was still up. Thanks thanks Punk. That explains it. That was like the only explanation that was possible. And yeah, I don't think Harma is gonna make it either. Still needs the Gaucho Disguise. Even if she would get there on time and the kill, there's still a 12-second exit delay as well, so... Yeah, but she doesn't have the Gaucho yet. So, regardless, I can pretty much call it with 12 seconds remaining. Technically, right? Like, it is over right now. And that will be a 5-1. So, a draw on Mendoza. Still 5 points for Hama here in this matchup. Let me do admin duties as well. Alright, there we go. Harma is continuing, wants to finish the spin, and I can't blame her. We, in the meantime, are gonna look at what that does to the group standings here in Group B. Very exciting group. And that is Harma taking her first 5 points here. Has played 2 matches now. Is currently at the 3rd spot, which is very, very nice. Promising start. 5 points out of the first 2 matches isn't bad at all for a roulette rookie. And she sure is gonna need the points here in this tough group. Puck, on the other hand, has played 3 matches now. Also on 5 points. Did it by 3 losses, however. Meantime, Gregory is leading the group. 11 points after 3 matches. The Observer 8 points after 2 matches. Channel 4 points after 1 match. Still 100% win rate on him. Infofun 3 points. Did had that draw game against Gregory, which is one of my favorite matches so far. Pijero hasn't played yet. Get on it, buddy. You're slacking. And same goes for Fosk. But yeah, Pijero and Fosk not having played there as well is like... They both could shake up the group so much. Fosk is also a very experienced player, so this could still go a lot of crazy ways in this crazy group B, however. I think there's still another cast going on right now, right? Like another match started at 6. I don't think anything started. So that is casted by Moo by the looks of it. So let's drop a raid to him. That will be Ashton versus Linux Penguin, which is Group D, I want to say, on top of my head. I think so. I think Linux is Group D. First match from Ashton, I believe, or second. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the match. GG to both players, and enjoy the rest of the other match. I'll see you guys there. Bye-bye.